As your community broadcaster, Shaw TV has provided access to production and broadcast time for declared candidates in this riding leading up to the October 19th federal election. Following are speeches from those candidates who made use of this airtime.
Hello, I'm Kara Flanagan. I'm your Green Party candidate for the riding of Sault Ste. Marie. My work in public health has opened my eyes to the importance and urgency of protecting our food, our water, our environment, and infrastructure. Climate change is one of the biggest threats to our societies and our very existence. I'm running for the Green Party because we need to change things quickly for a better future. Just look at our city to see what can be achieved in renewable energy in a few short years. Imagine what an entire country can do when everyone works together towards the same goals. Fossil fuels can be phased out. The Green Party has a comprehensive and budgeted plan to move to clean energy that is practical and can be implemented immediately. Our climate change plan improves our health and our economy and gives every Canadian a safe future. Green Party policies are fiscally responsible, ecologically sustainable, and socially just. The fee and dividend carbon system makes an incentive for companies to be cleaner and greener, improving our environment, making it healthier for us, and providing financial compensation to every Canadian over the age of 18. We look forward to saving up to $10 billion every year with our Universal Pharmacare plan. Reinvesting those savings into energy-efficient building retrofits lowers greenhouse gas emissions, making a healthier environment, getting people back to work, increasing jobs, and benefiting our economy. When we abolish tuition for colleges and universities, our educated young voters can choose healthier lifestyles, start new companies, and protect our environment with new ways to do things without being financially crippled at the start of their career. Having a guaranteed livable income, we are healthier and happier. Eliminating poverty and homelessness makes for a better Canada. If we want a government that represents the voice of the people, we need to replace our current method with a modern system that reflects who we are. Our current majority government looks like this. 60% of voters showed up, and of those, 40% voted for our current government. So 25% of eligible voters took 100% of the power. This has allowed them to change our Canada without interference, changes that weren't supported by the majority of voters. The Liberals, NDP, and Greens support proportional representation. With all our voices at the table, working together, every vote matters, and democracy is restored. No more vote splitting, no more strategic voting. Wouldn't it be nice to vote for what you believe? If you want change to happen, your voice is heard in your vote. Invest your effort in a healthy, sustainable, and fair Canada. I'm Kara Flanagan, your Green Party candidate. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Brian Hayes, your Conservative candidate. And as your incumbent member of Parliament and as a chartered professional accountant, I can assure you that budgets don't balance themselves. It takes discipline, experience, strong policies. Those policies that have enabled the Conservative Party to balance the budget in 2015. And we've balanced it while keeping taxes at the lowest rate in 50 years. Personal taxes have been reduced in terms of the GST. We've removed 400,000 seniors from paying tax at all. We've reduced small business tax, corporate taxes, all in the name of job creation. And moving forward, we will implement a tax lock system that will not enable any taxes to be increased under our watch in the next session. I've also worked very hard to build Sault Ste. Marie. I have a very strong working relationship with Cabinet, which is proven by funds brought forward for the Customs Plaza, the Huron Central Railway, ACR, the Soo Locks, highway improvements, as well as for our armories, to name but a few. As chair of the National Steel Caucus, I have stood very strong for our major industries in Sault Ste. Marie. I support, and our government supports, responsible resource development, which is so necessary to grow our oil and gas sector, which is so pertinent to Tenaris. We have just signed the largest trade agreement in history, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which will open up 40% of the world's GDP to allow our businesses to grow, creating more jobs. The one thing I am, from a personal perspective, most responsible for and most happy for is my motion on domestic violence. It was well received, it was unanimously supported in the House of Commons, and I look forward to being back in Ottawa to implement the recommendations that were undertaken in that study in an effort to prevent violence against women and children. As we move forward in the coming days, I want to just take this opportunity to thank Skip and Terry for their hard work, to thank them for standing up for the values of their parties, similar to what I'm doing for mine. And most of all, I'd like to just thank the constituents for your support of me, for your confidence in me, for your support of me in 2011. I really hope I haven't let you down. And moving forward on October 19th, I ask for your vote. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Skip Morrison. I'm running in this election because I care about what is happening to this country. I am not a career politician. What I bring to this campaign is a diverse background as an environmentalist with a degree in biology, as a teacher and a coach, as a steelworker currently working at SR, and as a licensed financial advisor. I'm running because the NDP has a plan for the North. For Tom Mulcair and my NDP colleagues, Sault Ste. Marie is an important part of the Canadian economy. It is not an afterthought. We are the only party to put our commitment to Northern Ontario on paper. Our plan talks about the issues important to the people here in the Soo: healthcare, seniors issues, pensions, youth unemployment, the environment, veterans, First Nations, and the economy. Our plan addresses all of these. This is not a one-issue election, but here in the Soo, it's clear people are worried about jobs. Stephen Harper and his government have failed this community. Previous Liberal governments have failed this community. After 10 years of Stephen Harper, over 4,000 people are looking for work. Another 100 layoffs at SR Steel recently have made a bad situation worse. The NDP has a real jobs plan. With investments in innovation, we will revive the manufacturing sector. The NDP will stand up for the existing good jobs that we have and will create new jobs in a diversified Northern Ontario economy. We know that small businesses are creating 80% of the new jobs in Canada. Our small business tax cuts will create new jobs. It's not surprising that the NDP is the only party talking about health care in this election. The NDP brought Medicare to Canada, and we will rebuild our public system by investing in 7,000 new doctors and nurses. Our plan for universal drug coverage will save Canadians and the healthcare system billions of dollars a year. Our aging population needs better care. That's why the NDP championed a national dementia Alzheimer's strategy. Increasing home care services and building more long-term care spaces across the country are important priorities of an NDP government. Our seniors deserve the best care we can provide. But most of all, this campaign is about leadership. There is one leader standing on principles in this campaign who has the experience to defeat Stephen Harper and this Conservative government. Tom Mulcair has stood solidly against the Conservative agenda. Over and over again, the Liberals have supported Harper on Bill C-51, on pipelines, and now on the Trans-Pacific Partnership trade deal. Only the NDP is offering a clear alternative and a leader who is ready to get the job done. In this election, we have a choice. We don't have to pick between the blue door and the red door. We can choose change. On October 19th, vote Skip Morrison and the NDP. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Terry Sheehan, and I'm honored and privileged to be your Liberal candidate in the upcoming 2015 election. I was born, raised, and educated here in Sault Ste. Marie. My wife, Lisa, and I are delighted to be raising our children here. I started out in politics in 1997 when I ran for the school board. I was elected to serve Sault Ste. Marie in the district of Algoma and re-elected once again. Then I decided to pursue City Council to use my talents there and to represent you. I was elected in 2003, 2006, 2010, and 2014. I like to think of this as a testament from the people that I serve, that I've served so well by being their strong voice at the table and in the community. I'm seeking your support in this election because our community needs to grow once again. With the unemployment rate that is astronomical and unacceptable right now, the Liberals are the only party that have a plan for growth and jobs this coming year. So we need an investment now, not later. The other ones are talking about balancing the books in 6 months, which means they're going to renege on their promises for health care, for transit, for childcare. We have a plan for everyone, for seniors, which include pension income splitting, which includes increasing the supplement for single seniors in low-income areas. We have a plan for our youth, which is 13 times better than the NDP plan for jobs for our youth. We also have a plan to invest in infrastructure, a historic plan, which means creating jobs instantly to get that rate of unemployment, which is so high, down. It will create jobs in construction, in labor, and in trades. We need this plan. We need to grow again. It will also create the need for steel, which is important to our community, and I promise to advocate for that. I will advocate as well for the funding necessary for the Port of Algoma, which is necessary for our future. We in the Sioux are the ones that need to grow once again. The riding is important in all areas, and I promise to be your voice in Ottawa, not Ottawa's voice in Sault Ste. Marie. On October 19th, I ask you for your support and vote so we can grow and have real change for our riding. Thank you.
Hello, people of Sault Ste. Marie. On October the 19th, vote Marxist-Leninist, vote Mike Taffarel. Today, we got the news that the Harper government has signed on to the Trans-Pacific Partnership, the deal that is going to seriously wipe out dairy farmers in this country, seriously affect the auto industry. SR Steel here in Sault Ste. Marie supplies the auto industry. It is one of their major customers. If this deal negatively impacts the auto industry, as is expected, SR Steel may have to declare bankruptcy, may have to fold. Without that major customer, SR Steel cannot survive. On October the 19th, we cannot let this happen. We have to defeat this Conservative government. We have to defeat Brian Hayes. We have to change this direction this country is on, this government is on, wrecking the economy, wrecking the steel industry, wrecking communities like Hamilton and Sault Ste. Marie, that we cannot allow this to happen. We need a change. We need a change in the economy. We need a change in social programs. We need to defeat this Stephen Harper Conservative government. We need to defeat Brian Hayes. Will voting Liberal bring us this change? In the provincial governments, the Liberals have been cutting back in healthcare, cutting back in education, raising the cost of living through hydro, etc. We're going to go from bad to worse, electing either one of those two, Conservatives or Liberals. On October the 19th, defeat them both. The NDP have made lots of promises. Are they going to be able to carry those promises out without a majority government? Will a minority government with Harper or Trudeau holding the balance of power allow for all these promises? On October the 19th, let your conscience decide. Vote for change. Vote Marxist-Leninist. Vote Mike Taffarel. Thank you.